Hey Sherry 4x4, Mike Sherry here. I've got an awesome Jeep Wrangler to show you. This is a 2021 pre-owned Jeep Wrangler Unlimited in the Tuscadero pink exterior color. And it's been upfitted professionally by Rocky Ridge to make this a awesome lifted custom Jeep. So if you're looking for a Jeep like this and you want to know the Cliff Notes version, this Jeep is super clean. It's a one owner, it's a limited edition color. There's probably like none other out there in the nation. So if this is what you've been looking for, just go ahead and pause this video, give us a call at the dealership 937-778-0830 and make sure it's still available. All right, for those of you still hanging on with me, let's go ahead and start this review of this Jeep Wrangler. I always like to start up top, so let's take a look and see what we got going on up here. It's got the three-piece hardtop up here, black in color, which accents the wheels and different items on this Jeep really well. So you got your big piece in the back, two front pieces up here come off really easily. There's just a couple turn knobs up here. You turn, release this front one up here, and it'll pop right off. So that all looks good. Front windshield, I always like to check that on Wranglers for rock chips and things. Let's see here. I don't see it. Oh, it's actually got the optional Corning Gorilla Glass. So this is probably about the first year for that. So this glass is a lot stronger than your standard glass, I should say, that comes in Wrangler. So being the Corning Gorilla Glass. Look at the exterior color, isn't that beautiful? This was a limited edition color for 2021, and then they made it an even more limited edition or more limited run in 2022. So this is what you're looking for, super hard to find. All right, you notice the front end's a little different up here. It's got the blacked out front grille, and then the bumper's totally different. So Rocky Ridge is an authorized upfitter by Jeep, where Jeep sends them brand new Jeeps right off the factory before they get to dealers and say, hey, make them really cool, and we're gonna fully warranty them because we have a lot of faith in what you do. So that's what they do. They make really cool Jeeps that are great off-road, great on-road, great daily drivers, and they look really cool too. So they've upgraded the bumper here with a stubby bumper. This is a powder-coated bumper with accent in here. This does have the optional Warn winch. I tried it, it works. It's the rope winch, synthetic rope. That was an option that not a lot of them had back then. We do sell these brand new. It's got the 20-inch LED light bar up there as well. Fog lights integrated. The tow hooks are even painted in the Tuscadero. And now they call this a stubby bumper because the factory bumper is going to come out here past the tire right here, right? Well, for off-road purposes, they want to be able to climb over an object instead of bumping into with the front bumper. So that's where you get the stubby. You come in here, it's got 3-inch suspension lift kit. Notice the coil springs, linkages are all painted in the Tuscadero for accenting, and then it's got 2 steering stabilizer. That's the gray item here. There's one here, and then there's one on the other side. It's going to keep this vehicle stable while you're on the road. It's got 37-inch tires here. These are open country road terrain tires, custom black fuel wheels as well. Really a nice tire and wheel setup. Wheel size is, I believe, 20-inch wheel. Really looks good. Rocky Ridge upgrades the steps here. So these are steps to help you get in and out of the Jeep, but they're also, they protect under the rocker panel down here. So they're stainless steel, very tough, not going to corrode on you, and dual purpose. Going to protect when off-road, that underside of the door area, and also help you get in and out. Take a peek in the back here. One thing I noticed, very clean. Rocky Ridge upgrades the seats, so this would have come standard with cloth. They put a really nice leather in here, some custom stitching in it. It does have the sound bar up top here, so whenever I get in Wrangler, I just think fun. Like, you can't have a bad day driving a Wrangler. They're just fun, you know. It's got the form-fitting mats down here. It looks like, WeatherTech mats. And then we've got power window controls, heat and air, ducts, and then a couple big beverage holders. All right, coming around to the back, this is where a lot of people and companies that lift Wranglers skimp, is a spare tire option. So in order to get a 37-inch tire, 20-inch wheel back here, you have to do some stuff, right? So what Rocky Ridge does is they get rid of the factory door mount and tire mount and upgrade it to a Smitty built mount. That allows for this bigger tire and wheel combination to go back here. They have to relocate the third brake light when they do that, and then also they have to integrate in the backup camera, and all that's done to allow that to happen. Pretty cool. I see lifted Wranglers that don't have spare tires or ones that have a factory spare, and it's just like, that's not going to work. All right, wiper, defrosting rear window. This inside this plastic bag is a vinyl bag that the two front pieces to the hardtop, the T-tops I call them, fit in, and you can just leave them back here. That way they don't get all scratched up. We got Alpine speaker back here, and then we've got our winch control back here, and some factory books and manuals. 12-volt power right there. Very clean. I don't see any issues on the body or any issues inside, kind of like I stated at the beginning. Financing is available, and for the first time in a long time, I can tell you, banks are eager for your business. They're competitive right now, so if you're looking for a great payment, we can help you out there. And we work with over 20 banks, so you can give us a call and submit your application, or you can submit it right online. So whichever is easier for you to get started on that. Fox shocks, so this is upgraded with Fox shocks in here, the Adventure Series shocks. Fox is actually the parent company to Rocky Ridge, so they actually have products that only Rocky Ridge uses that no one else has access to. Defrosting rear mirror, or side mirror, it's also power. The driver's seat's in excellent condition. Got Rocky Ridge emblem up there in the headrest. Seat's fully adjustable. Fun fact, so just for 2024, we're finally got a power seat in Wranglers, but for years they never done power seat because these are actually water fording vehicles, so you can get the water above the seat line here, so they don't want to put power in there. I guess for 24 they either decreased that water fording or they figured it out. All right, so as we come in here, notice here we got Tuscadero Peak all across the dash and then down through here into the center console. Each one of these pieces was individually taken off by Rocky Ridge and painted in a body shop. That didn't come from the factory like that. But it really ties this together well because you can kind of see the door jambs here, the roll cage is all painted that, so it really ties it in well. 28,104 miles on it. If someone told me this had 104 miles on it, I'd be like, yeah, I believe it, but it's got 28,104, very clean. Steering wheel's leather wrapped and it's heated. It's got cruise control. It's got volume control back here for your radio, and then it's got hands-free connectivity, and then it's got tuning back here for your radio. It's got the power equipment group on it, so it's got automatic windows, or automatic headlights, power mirrors, power locks, and then your power windows are over here. Radio is a touchscreen radio. If I put it in reverse, it's going to show you that backup camera. And then we have volume tuning, heated seats up front here, and steering wheel like I mentioned. And then we've got 12-volt power, again power windows, and then your USB power on this side. These are auxiliary inputs here. This is your 20-inch LED light bar is going to be hooked into that. And if you want to add different lights and accessories, there's actually plugins underneath the hood where you can get power, and then the switch is already programmed in. Transfer case for four-wheel drive, and then it's automatic transmission with manual selector. Spot for your key. Notice this does have, sorry for the glare, remote start in addition to unlock and lock and panic. Another USB down there. I did pull up the history on this. I always like to show this. It is a one owner, like I mentioned. We post these on our website. Just look for that right there. Auto check. Score's really good. No title issues, no auction issues, no accident issues, no open recalls. On a used vehicle, when I see no open recalls, that means someone's had it in the service shop, so that's always good to see. No insurance issues. Yeah, very clean bill of health. So if you have any questions and you got this far, and you're still interested, give us a call, make sure it's still available and that no one else has jumped on this in the meantime. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you're looking for really cool Wranglers, we've got brand new ones and